Hey, how's it going? So it's August 6th with a Turo update. Usually, when I get these Turo LAX pickups, it'll be during my day job or if I'm unavailable. There's always a way to drop off the car down by LAX for virtual check in. I put a lockbox on the window with a key code where the renter can get a car. But when I've been posting videos about LAX pickups for renters and how that kind of works from the host perspective, usually the question I get is, okay, how do you find the parking garage? So I wanted to go through step by step today of exactly what that process looks like, and hopefully there's some helpful information in there. So this particular trip I have coming up on September 1st, I don't have any booking parking garage done for that particular trip yet. So this particular renter will be picking up the car Wednesday, September 1st at 2 p.m. I would love to be there in person and just hand them the keys at the terminal. Obviously, that's a little unrealistic with my day job being a 9 to 5 and then wanting to pick up the car at 2 p.m. So, what I'll do is use a website and an app called Way Parking. I'd love to get rid of this chat box. There we go. Way Parking. Obviously, nowadays, most people are going to be using an app, but let's say you're on the website like I am today. You'll type in the location. For me, it's a LAX location that the renter will be picking up the car at. I'm going to be dropping it off the day before at 7 p.m. because that's what works for my schedule. And I'll do checkout September 1st, the day they're picking up the car, around 4 p.m. Some renters, they'll put the check-in time on Turo as when their flight arrives. Some people put it on there as I need to pick up the car at that time. So I just give people a little leeway just to have some flexibility with that pickup time. So what I did with my last Mustang pickup, unfortunately, and I regret this, is I chose the cheapest option. I think the saying, you get what you pay for, is super true. As soon as I get to the parking garage, you can tell it's like a little run down, very dimly lit. My nose doesn't really work. It's hard for me to smell things. I open the Mustang door and immediately I just like get that hit of like urine and just that terrible like nasty smell. So I don't think I'll be searching for the cheapest anymore necessarily. For me, I always like to do closest to LAX just because I have to use that free shuttle to get to the airport or ride my scooter if the shuttle's unavailable to get to the airport and then use the flyaway bus to get to the Van Nuys terminal close to where I live. So this particular trip, it looks like Sonesta LAX airport parking is $9 a day is all. And it's only a quarter mile to the airport. So a lot of times people ask me, what parking garage do I use? And I don't think of it in terms of what specific garage do I use. I let this search engine help me. What's available for that particular trip. Luckily today it's only August 6th. This particular trip I'm booking parking for is way out in early September. So there's a lot of available options. This Sonesta LAX airport parking, I've actually used them before. It's basically valet, which is kind of cool. I just give the valet parking attendant the information of the driver's license of the renter that's going to be picking up the car, leave the car there, and they kind of take care of the rest for me. It makes things a little bit easier. So obviously do the shopping from there. When I want to go a little bit fancier with the parking, there's a parking garage I use called Wally Park. What I like about that is they have door guards in between their spots. It's a very nice parking garage. It has like a lounge, bathroom access. Like it's very much like the fancier one. It's pretty close too. I do bike ride because I'm on a scooter, so it's similar. It's like a mile and a half. It's just not bad. Sonesta is a quarter mile. Some people ask too about terminal parking. The thing about parking directly at LAX terminals is it's a little bit on the expensive side to me. It's $40 a day. And as we saw with this, the Sonesta, it's $9 a day. Now keep in mind too, I'm booking this a month ahead of time. So it's not always going to be that cheap necessarily, but even the Wally Park garage that I use sometimes, It's only about $25 a day. So for the minor inconvenience of riding a free shuttle for 10 minutes, I'm willing to save the $20 versus parking at the LAX terminal. Yes, the terminal parking is very convenient. It's like literally right across this tiny street to get to the parking. But I mean, to be able to save money and get people really good parking spots that are convenient and they're able to use off of a free shuttle, to me, it's worth saving a little bit of money. Their particular trip this winter starts at 2 p.m., so I'll book a parking spot for that. I happen to be available on Sundays, so I'll meet them directly at the terminal on Sunday. I don't have to like book a return parking trip or anything like that. I think a lot of renters really enjoy that extra level of service where they are able to just drop the car off immediately at their terminal, step out of the car, and step right to airport security. I think people have been enjoying that extra level of service. So with this particular video with LAX parking garages and how I choose that, if this is a video that you found some value in, I hope that you like the video. That does make a big difference on YouTube. And if you found some value in it, leaving a comment would be helpful. If you had some ideas of some content that you'd like to see in the future, some questions, a comment on the YouTube video is always helpful. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting videos weekly about my Turo host experience, and hopefully you guys found some value in the content today.